Alrighty. I think we are live, so let me find myself on my phone just to see if we are. There I am. All right, guys, we are live, and I am going to start scrapbooking. So happy Winey Wednesday, happy Follow a Sketch February, happy all the things. So cheers. I will admit, guys, I actually was doing a little bit of scrapbooking before Winey Wednesday Live. And hello, everyone. Was doing a little bit of scrapbooking before Winey Wednesday Live and was like, I'm going to make myself a coffee, and went into the kitchen and was on the phone with Christopher and was like, I can't have coffee, I have to drink. And he was like, yes, you do. So here we are. Yes, everyone. Hello, everyone. So what are we drinking this evening? So I have wine. I also have Gatorade. Because I do love myself a good Gatorade Zero. That's grape. I love it. Okay. And I'm on a Punta Cana vacation kick. So I hope that is okay. Let me show you the sketch real quick. So this is the sketch. It is in the Scrapping Reflections Facebook group. It is a sketch that has some vertical elements and smaller size photos. So I had photos that I just trimmed down. These are of Christopher in our swim out pool. You literally walked out of the of your hotel room and like voila, there was a swim out pool. Let me see if I can. Ooh. Let me see if I have any photos. So like this is your hotel room, and there's this water area right here, and there's your pool, and it's like a private swim out pool that shares with 6 rooms. And the entire time we were there, nobody else was in the water. Like nobody used it. So it's crazy. Nobody used it. Yes, I love this green wood grain paper too, Sarah. I picked it up off of a Give and Take table. Water, gotta sleep tonight, have to drive hubby to work at 3:30 a.m. Oh, Deb, that's rough. That's rough. I picked Christopher up from the airport really late tomorrow night, so there will be no wine tomorrow night. Okay, there are 4 vertical elements, and if you divide a 12 by 12 paper into 4, you get 3, but I want the white gap. So I am going to do 2 3/4 because I did my photos at 2 1/2 so that they would get like a little mat on there. So we're gonna do 2 3/4. I'm gonna cut that down. That's 2 3/4. Okay. And then this one will go all the way down, but I thought I would use smaller papers and have them go down like cover them up and have them go down. Does that make sense? You get to pick up cookies for your troop. Oh, yes, Deb. I absolutely loved Girl Scout cookie time. My mom was Cookie Mom when I was a brownie. And I absolutely loved it. This is 2 3/4 as well. Oh, I can't make this 2 3/4 because it's, if I cut 2 3/4 here, this won't be 2 3/4. So maybe I'll use that as a mat or something because I want it to bring in this texture. What other one should we bring in? Pineapples. I'm not convinced that it's this side I want to use, but I definitely like this side. So let's 2 3/4. I lost my train of thought there about what in the world I was doing. So 2 3/4. And then 2 3/4. I don't know what I was just measuring, but I thought my paper was too small for a second. Okay, so 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. Let's see. Hello, Crystal. Sales are at different times depending where you are located. I think ours are getting ready to start too. Finishing up day 20. You are way ahead of me, Kristen. I'm working on tomorrow's Follow a Sketch February because I'm literally doing this day of. And last week with packing and moving and transfer and all that stuff, I didn't even get to my mixed media mayhem layout. So I'm trying to work ahead so that I can get to all of the things. And I'm in like half of a scrapbooking room right now where things are just not here. They're all packed up in boxes. So we're living in weird times. Not that you would ever be able to know because none of this directly around me is packed up because this is like my use all the time stuff. Okay, so that's 3. I need one more. Which one do I want to bring in? I've got the blue, the green, and this has blue and green on it. So maybe I definitely need to bring in a pink. Maybe the flamingos? Or do I want to go with the bold one? Should we go flamingos with this or the bold one? Now, when we moved from Maryland to California, I just boxed everything up because I didn't scrapbook every single day when we lived in Maryland. That was a change to my life when we moved. Okay, bold. That was a change in my life when we moved out here, was scrapbooking every single day. And I don't want it to stop. So, okay, so 2 3/4. 2 3/4. Okay, now I am going to use my distress tool. Thank you, Sharon. And what I was thinking about was in the sketch, it's just these straight little pieces, but I want my edges to be torn at the bottom. I'm gonna have, because I'm all about the torn edges right now. And I think I'm gonna stamp at the bottom too, because I've stamped in the other places. And what I like about edge distressor tools is if you really want to get in there and get some of that edge gone, like you can just keep going, and it like, of course, gives you paper boogies everywhere. But there is that. Side note, I did have someone email me once and ask me why I use the word boogie so much. And I was like, oh, I didn't think I did. And then I realized that I do. Like, I say glue boogies all the time. But when Alex was a baby, we used to call him Boogie. Like, we called him Boogie. So that might be one of the reasons why. So I mean, that is definitely a thing. Now these patterns won't match up because this is all shells here, and if I want it to match it up, I would have to have put it here, like it to get the palm trees there. I'm not stressing about it. It's not gonna bother me, I should say. If it bothers you, I'm sorry. Yes, Belinda, we are moving, which is hilarious because we have told I guess I have told you guys, like, I call the scrapbookers that I interact with online my ladies. So it's weird because I have told my ladies, but we haven't told the families. Yeah. Yeah, Deb, it definitely ebbs and flows. There was a time where I didn't scrapbook for, I don't know, a long time. I wanna say like a year or something, probably. It just, I don't know what it was. I just couldn't get into it. And I think it was partial burnout, because for the longest time, I was a chronological scrapper. Like, I would not scrapbook out of chronological order. So I was a chronological scrapbooker for the longest time, and then we went to Disney, so I had a Disney trip that I had to scrapbook, and it burned me out. And that wasn't the only reason, but that was a big part of it. Okay, so that one's done. Let's add this one as well. And I'm gonna, ooh, that one went a little bit further than I was expecting it, so, which is fine. We'll just adhese it here. So, do that. Let's see. Staying in the same, no, Belinda, we are moving to Washington State. So you are special. We are moving from California to Washington. Late night scrap chats. Yes. How late is it for you? It is 7:50 here right now. Susan, the stuff that you are putting out right now is gorgeous. I'm so glad you're scrapbooking again. As much as I mean, I love your cookies and things, but I have missed seeing your paper creations. 4 to 5 year break, that's hefty. I have noticed that a lot of people that take a long break from scrapbooking, when they come back to paper, a lot of them go to card making. Hey, Paula. Almost 10 Central. Okay. Belinda, it's okay. It was just casually mentioned. It was casual. It wasn't anything like I do have to turn off the website though, because I don't need orders coming in the middle of a move. So that'll happen. And then once we get up there and get everything settled, I'll have a We Have Moved sale, but that'll happen. And then oh, there's glue there. All of the stencil of the month orders will go out by this weekend. So yeah, it'll be good. I'm excited. I am one of those weird people that like to move. So yeah. Right. I enjoy a card every once in a while. I enjoy making a card every once in a while. Most of the time though, I don't, but every once in a while I'm like, I want to make a card. I mean, I used to subscribe to card kits and use them in scrapbooking, so cards are definitely not my my go-to paper. Okay, my YouTube just caught up and there's a lot of comments. Okay, most years, yep, 1996 is when I started scrapbooking too. But agreed, it was sporadic. Yay, Susan, I'm so excited for that. Since September 2020, you scrapped every day. That's awesome. I think I'm going on, we figured this out the other day and I can't remember. I mean, besides on like during vacation and stuff, I have scrapped every single day. I can't remember. I think it's 3 years this year, I think. You have to like someone a lot to make a card for them. Yes, I encourage everyone to start a YouTube channel. Everyone. I just find YouTube is super fun. It's a great community for the most part. Every once in a while you get a weirdo and you're just like, what? But I definitely say start a YouTube channel and have fun with it. Like, if you're gonna start a YouTube channel, start a YouTube channel because you want to have fun with it and because you want to like participate and be in the community. But if you're starting a YouTube channel to make money, that not just you, oh, that's a bigger, that's, I need to space that out a little bit more. Like, don't start a YouTube channel to make money. Paper crafting is not where it's at. You have to do other things besides scrapbooking. But I mean, you can make some money off of YouTube. I make some money off of YouTube, but it's not like quit your job kind of money. But I've only had one person kind of come at me sideways for saying don't get into YouTube for money because like that's a viable career choice. Well, yeah, I mean it is, but you gotta put in work. You gotta put in a lot more work than I put into it, that's for sure. Oh, Deb, it's super easy. And oh, that is so sweet. I'm so glad. I feel like oh, okay. When people tell me those kind of things, even if it's like you didn't make me do it, but you made me think about it, that makes me so happy. Deb, you don't need the techie stuff. Seriously, when I started my YouTube channel, I had I bought like a $5 gooseneck clip for my cell phone, and I hooked it onto the bookcase in front of me, and I just scrapbooked. So, yeah, editing. Okay, here's my secret about editing. I don't care that much about editing, and I know that that probably sounds terrible. That's a big gap there, and that's a smaller gap, but I think we're just gonna pop it up. So when I do my videos, most of the time I don't do any actual editing to the video itself, unless something weird happens, like if I hit the camera and it like falls down, or there's been times where I have forgotten to hit stop recording and I'll walk away and I've got 6 hours of a desk. Like that kind of stuff I'll edit out. But most of the time I don't edit anything out. And my voiceovers are usually done in one take. And I don't listen to my voiceovers. I don't check that out. I just export it and go, which is how sometimes videos with no sound pop on, because I don't know what happens and I don't pay attention to even know that it happened. So yeah, I really just can't be bothered with that. And I know, that's probably one of the reasons why I'll never be like super rich off of YouTube, but that's just the way it is, Okay. So I feel like I need to look at the sketch. What do we got? Okay, I need to go back to the sketch a minute. There's a butterfly here, a butterfly there, some sort of liney thing right here, florals. The title is here, and then there is a journaling spot here. Okay. And then sometimes I don't even go back and look at the sketch. And Susan, I just want to say that it is their loss, because you are a phenomenal scrapbooker. Yep, Crystal kind of shares my philosophy on that. How did we add sketch in the corner? So I just use iMovie to edit my videos, and there's an option where you can add a picture and it says picture in picture, and then you can I just use my little finger to go whoop right up in the corner. Yeah, I used to be a lot more stressed about my scrapbooking than I used to be. Dare I even say anal? But I really had like a come to Jesus moment when we moved to California, where I just decided that I was going to stop worrying about perfection in my scrapbooks. I was going to stop worrying about scrapbooking in chronological order. I was going to stop worrying about, using stuff in my room that I hated. I don't know maybe it was just a complete change of scenery, going from, one coast to the other. It was just like I had this paper revelation in my head and in my heart and in my soul. And I know that sounds a little woo, but it just kind of happened. And like, I'm so much happier. Does that mean that I'm not anal or ridiculous about other things in my life? No, I haven't let that stuff go. But paper, I'm like, yes. Well, I said, I'm running my mouth, and I said I was gonna stamp down here and didn't. This is what happens. When I start running my mouth. I just really need an in-person scrappy retreat. Just need that to happen in a major way, right? Like that needs to, come on, stamp down. Like that needs to just happen. And this is what I did to the to that other layout where I stamped all over the background. I just did this. And that's like messy stamping, but you at least get the idea that there's leaves, and that's all I need is just a little something right there to give me a little pop of color. Oh goodness, okay. See, but Kristen, people like lives. I have also learned that a lot of people don't interact during the lives. So, like the first couple times I did a live, I was like, I guess I'm not talking right. Like people are watching. I see the stats. I know that people are watching, but nobody's talking back to me. And I was like, you know what? It's fine. This probably is like just a YouTube video for them and just a lot of more randomness. So yeah, like you gotta, and here's the thing. If you want to create stuff for online like this, and I highly encourage anyone who even has an inkling to do it, you got to do what you like to do, right? Like you have to, we're going to add some tulle. I also packed up my plain white tulle, and if I knew which box it was in, I would go pull it out. Cause that was dumb. That was straight up dumb. So I'm using the glitter tool, but I missed my plain white tool. So those liney things with the liney things, they're called flowers. I'm gonna put glitter tool there. But you have to do what you like to do. Like don't, I used to always watch and read about feedback about YouTube channels. So it would be, somebody would be like, I hate when they chat about their lives, just do the technique. Then it was, I hate when they just scrapbook. Like, I want to know more about you. And then it was, I hate when there's voiceovers. Then it was, I only want to watch them live. I hate when there's music. I have to have music. The good thing about YouTube and all of the content that is, plus guys, YouTube is free. So like that too, but there's so much content out there that your people will find you. Like your people, they will find you. I promise they will find you. So even there are people that will comment on every single video, and yes, I love that. And then there are people that will comment once in a while, and that's awesome. And then there are people that will never comment or never interact, but they still are watching you. So I guess I'm talking about this a lot because I want people that are interested in starting a YouTube channel to kind of like know that that kind of stuff happens so that you don't get discouraged. Oh, heck. My comments are like, my comments will be very still, and then it'll pop up and there'll be like 10. Okay. Deb, that's why I try not to leave anyone out. And if I miss a comment, I'm sorry. But yeah. Yes. Like I am a person that watches a lot of YouTube when I'm scrapbooking, and I like go to my subscription list. This is most of the time how I do it. I go to my subscription list, I create a playlist, and I watch it, and they just roll like one right after the other. So a lot of the times I don't have the opportunity to comment but I'm watching the videos and I'm talking back to you guys all the time. So like maybe I don't know. I appreciate comments and I appreciate thumbs up. Heck, I even appreciate thumbs down. I don't think I like this. I was gonna have this so that it kind of looked like a photo mat, but I don't like that. So I'm changing it up. So my remember my photos are 2.5. So I'm gonna cut 2 3/4 mats. And then what I'm gonna do is not have my photos straight on the paper. What I'm going to do is have my photos kind of overlap. Oh shoot, I just knocked down the hot glue gun and it's on, so I need to pick that up. Okay. Yes. Making video, do stashing. Yes, Angela, I am moving. I'm pretty excited about it. I'm pretty excited for this next chapter in our lives. We are moving to Washington State. Oh, I know what I wanted to talk about. Tuesday morning. So whose Tuesday mornings are closing? So my one Tuesday morning is closing because the other ones all closed during the last round. They filed bankruptcy again, you guys. Like, I don't even know how long they're going to be able to be around at all. But anyway, the one that is near me is closing. So of course I looked at the store list of all the stores that were closing, and sure enough, there are stores in Washington State closing as well, but I honestly don't know the towns or the geography, so I have no idea if I'm moving up there to a place where there are no Tuesday mornings, or if I'm moving up there to a place that has a Tuesday morning. Yes, I am all for rocket launches and astronauts. This makes me ridiculously happy. Because to me, it's close enough to airplanes, and I am here for that. Please let me know when you start your YouTube channel because I definitely want to subscribe. Look at this, you've already got like your first 10 subscribers. See, you guys, this is why I love YouTube. So I'm gonna make my photos overlap like that. And we're gonna do some fun foam. The fun foam is packed too, except for a little pile of it that I kept out. Okay, I'm gonna put it this way. Whoops. I'm gonna put it that way. There we go. Oh my word, I am so excited. You were at the Space Center for the launch? Oh, oh my goodness, okay. So my husband's grandmother lived down in Port Canaveral. And they used to go down and see shuttle launches all the time. And I had never seen one. The kids had obviously never seen one. And we drove down for the last shuttle launch. And I have, I think I've scrapbooked it. I had to have. We're already past that point. It was the most amazing experience ever. Yes, rocket launches are way more fun when you can feel them. So we went to, where were we? Where did we go? Oh my word. Oh my word. I can't, do I have the photos? I pulled them out a little bit ago. We went to somewhere. Here they are. Here we go. Vandenberg Space Force Base, okay? We were, where were we? I don't know. We were overnight in a hotel, okay? And we thought it was an earthquake at first. And we were like, no, this doesn't feel like an earthquake. We had no idea what it was. It was loud and like the ground shook, and we had no idea what it was. And it turned out that there was a rocket launch, and we didn't even know about it. So we felt it, but we didn't get to see it. So yeah, Vandenberg Space Force Base. Where? I don't remember what we were doing, but it wasn't to see this, but we thought it was so cool that I took a picture of the sign. I haven't watched any videos for today's yet, so I'm gonna have to. It's always so foggy. Yeah, well, I mean, we didn't even know, but it was loud and we felt it where our hotel was. Is that when we went to Fort Bragg? Maybe. I don't remember. All Tuesday mornings near Kennedy Space Center are closing. Ugh. That stinks. Okay. I am just running my full mouth. Okay. You have, oh, see. YouTube brings people together. I love it. Okay, so that one's gonna go there. And this one's gonna go here. Okay, so now they're overlapped and I like that. I love this. Wait till I tell my husband about this one. You guys, every time I get a little note or something that is just super sweet, or I show my husband, I'm like, look, there are people out there that are like me. Wait till I tell him about this. This is going to be great. I'm going to be like, we inspired someone to start a YouTube channel, and everybody was all excited. I used to work at JSC. Launches always make me misty-eyed. Look, there's even more of us. I love it. Okay. Now I just want to sit here and talk. I need to get a Zoom situation going on so we can actually, all of us can sit and talk together instead of just me talking and you guys typing. Okay, so I have my photos. I've got my little bits to represent the florals. Let's see what we can pull out to decorate with. I've got only a couple of these guys left. I don't think I want to use them on this page. I'm not feeling those. So we're gonna put those back. Let's see what we got in the old sticker situation here. In the chipboard situation. Let's look at that too, because I feel like the chipboard it's been a minute since I've used the chipboard. Yes, to Zoom. Okay, that'll be one of the things that I have. Once we move, we will start Zooming. We move in 2.5 weeks, so it won't be too long. My husband got a promotion, Christina, so we are moving because of him. We moved out here because of him. So yeah. So funny thing is when we moved out here, I had always sworn, look at the pineapples. I had always swore up and down I would never even visit California. And here we visit it. And now, then we moved out here. So crazy. And now the joke now is I will follow you anywhere. I will gladly go with you anywhere, even Nebraska. And I'm sorry if anyone lives in Nebraska or you love Nebraska, but when we drove across the country from Maryland to California, we drove through Nebraska and it was just flat and nothing was there and it's super landlocked and I hate being landlocked, and I know that that's stupid, but that's my own internal weirdness. And we had really bad experiences with the people there. Like every time we stopped, we had bad experiences with the people. So I just say that I hate Nebraska, and I will even move there for my husband. So anyway, Nebraska is flat. Oh, thanks, guys. Ohio is worse than Nebraska. So yeah. Yeah, but I mean, I get it. I get that, like, being landlocked is a weird thing to be. This is just weird to me. This cheetah guy, he's weird. So is the pink elephant, but I always want to sing the Heffalumps and Woozle song from Winnie the Pooh whenever I see him, because pink elephant's on parade makes me think Heffalumps and Woozles. I know that that's super weird and random, you guys, but these are the things that go through my head. Honestly, sometimes I think I should just scrapbook, like, stream of consciousness, but some people would probably really enjoy it, and some people would think that I was a psychopath. So I have never done that, but maybe one day. Lost my die cuts. Corn, cows, and roadkill. Okay, on motivation to get projects done. We have a 1-hour focus class where we work on our projects only on week 2. Denise, I have taken one of her classes before and really enjoyed it. I think she has a really, like, soothing voice. Like, she has a teacher voice. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I think Victoria Marie is great. And I also appreciate the fact that she is one of, like, the name scrappers. And she still, if I comment or interact with her, she answers back. So you guys have no idea how much I appreciate that, because there are a lot of names that will not interact like that. And it's like, you're a name, I get it, like, you probably have a bunch of people interacting with you, but you could at least heart a comment or something just to show that you read it. But that is not Victoria Marie at all. She has always been really, really lovely. And I appreciate that, like, a lot. Like, I get it. I mean, I can't even keep up with comments and things like that, and I am nowhere near a name. So I just really appreciate when people take the time to respond or even heart. Because I know how hard it is to keep up with that mess. Like, I would have to quit my job to keep up with everything. And I'm not there. I am not there. And I have no flowers in the colors that I want. I have one flower in the color that I want. What the heck happened here? My little tin fell apart. Ooh, two flowers. Two flowers in the color that I want. Okay, maybe we'll use these little guys. Oh, there are more in there. Oh, yes. I just have to fix that tin. Because the tin broke, which is sad. Okay. By the way, this is my most favorite thing right now, organizational wise, in my room. I have two of them. They are fantastic, and I need more. Okay. Yeah, Crystal, I'm there with you. I hate I hate being told what to do. So classes, I like classes where I can kind of do my own thing. And yeah, so I hate classes where you're required to share your work afterwards, because a lot of the times my stuff doesn't look like the class's stuff. So yeah. That's also why I don't think I'd be a good teacher, which is weird because I've done classes before, and they went really well and they were really receptive, but I would be like, okay, so I'm going to put this here because of this, but you can put it anywhere you want. Like, that's what I feel like I'd be. Just put it anywhere you want. I'm going to put him there because no other reason than I like it. Also, not this trip, because in this trip when we went to Punta Cana, we didn't do any excursions, but we did do a trip to a place called Sayona Island, and we picked up starfish, and we had a great time. So the starfish, or as we called it while we were there, the starfish. And I'm adding seashells. I know I'm adding seashells onto a pool photo, but honestly, you guys, it doesn't matter. Okay, so we'll put that guy. I still need the title because Wild at Heart is not going to be the title. Let's be real. Okay, I'm going to put him here. Why not? Why can't you have a palm frond heart, a flower, and a seashell? Jameson, go to bed. I do talk to you. Kristen, I talk to you all the time. I talk to you back on your videos too, but you don't respond. Sarah, are you a sweets person? Although I am going to have a shortbread cookie after this, I think. I do believe, though, I have to get this layout finished so I can go to bed. I'm tired today. It was truck day today at work, and our truck was late, which is never fantastic at all. So that was stressful, but I'm just really tired today. Okay, we're gonna put those in the center of the flowers. famous celebrity. That's hilarious. Although, guys, I tease my family all the time that they have to be nice to me because I'm famous, because I got recognized in Disney. That was amazing. So I do tease them that I am famous. But that is totally tongue-in-cheek. That isn't real. So, Sarah, I love that. My grandparents would have ice cream for dinner. So there have been times in our lives where we have had ice cream for dinner. Grandma was 11 pounds at birth. That's a large baby. So Alex was 10 pounds, 10 ounces, and I thought that that was a large baby, but I mean, he came out the size of a 3-month-old, so I can't imagine 11 pounds. That's tremendous. And I still have not put a title on this page. Okay, so I should probably shut up and do that, huh? That'll never happen. Me shutting up will never, ever happen. Maybe we'll say pool day and use this up. Used to get a Ghirardelli for breakfast. Oh, good night. Let's see. Ice cream is its own food group. I actually used to eat ice cream all the time. Like all the time. And even made homemade ice cream. But I haven't had ice cream in a while. The older I get though, the less I go for sweets. It's so weird. It's so weird. I'm sorry, I'm having a little bit of an issue with my phone. There we go. I mean, this is, oh, there's, so I actually used to, we would go buy birthday cake from the grocery store on when it was nobody's birthday just to have cake. So, I mean, we definitely used to do the sweets like amazing did the sweets, but yeah, they just don't appeal to me like they used to. Not the pink ones. Oh, crap. So these were Valentine's stickers from Hobby Lobby, and Valentine's is now, obviously it's the day after Valentine's Day. Valentine's is now 66% off, and there was stuff over there I wanted to get and I completely forgot about it. So I hope it is still there tomorrow. Okay, so this is just sticking to the tool and not actually sticking to the paper, so a little hot glue it is. So maybe when we move and I place my order and I get the stuff for the shop, maybe I won't use hot glue as much as I used to anymore. I feel like I need to at least put this here. So my friend Joni sent me a package, or she actually dropped it off on my porch. A package with lumpy embellishments because she knows I like thick things on my pages, and this was in there. So this lives on my desk as a love from Joni. So this will never go in a butterfly giveaway. But it's just here on my desk. You are not a cake fan though. Now I love chocolate, Deb. I love chocolate, but I don't like chocolate cake. Isn't that weird? I do have to say though, also, I don't know, maybe it's not that I'm getting older. It's since I stopped drinking soda, I don't crave sweets like I used to. It could be that. Yeah, Joni is great. She is great. I love her to bits. And I thought the fun thing is actually there's two of them, you guys. Look at this. Yeah, the fun thing is she didn't even realize that they were in there, and my aversion to butterfly scrapbooking. Even though I can butterfly scrapbook and I have proved it many times, and there are definitely times when butterflies belong on a page, but I just don't find butterflies to be like a generic decoration that I like to use. I need to finish the title and shut up. But let's be real, I'm never gonna shut up. Ooh. I was gonna use, look, so Ben Franklin Crafts. How old is this? Does this even have a date on it? But Ben Franklin Crafts. We haven't had a Ben Franklin craft store in I don't know how long. She told me she was stalking you. No, I'm really sad because, like, this is ridiculous. So, Janet doesn't live that far away from me, and we only get together and scrapbook at retreat, which is ridiculous. So, I don't know. Maybe one day, maybe I'll meet some people in Washington that actually like to scrapbook. I don't know. I need to have my dream come true and build a barn dominium. Like, not even a joke, you guys. Like, I'm going to have a barn dominium one day where that's almost the same color, where my, it's a little bit large though, where my business will be, and like scrapbooking retreats will happen, because I loved having my first scrapbooking retreat that I hosted, and it was so much fun. But it wasn't my space. Like, I want to be able to have a place that is my space where I make the rules, and so, but yeah, I want that to happen really, really badly. Okay, again, this is sticking to the tool and not the, and I didn't even squeeze out any glue there. That's kind of depressing. Well, that definitely squeezed. I don't think I've ever heard of that place. How do you say it? Portillo's? Portillo's? How do you say that? Like, you guys are going to be able to respond to me. What part of Washington are you moving to? Right outside of Seattle. Because Christopher will be at the airport. It's, I think if Seattle is here, if Seattle is here and Tacoma is here, I think we are here. But I still haven't mastered California geography. So Washington geography is way, way, way not there. All right, I don't know if this actually needs anything else, you guys, or if I just want to sit here and keep on scrapbooking because I'm enjoying talking to you guys so much. Maybe some splatters. Portillo's, okay. Well, I mean, it's going to be a little weird because we sent the girls back to college and they lived here, and now when they come home to visit and stuff, they'll be in a different state. It's weird. It's so weird to me. Okay. Ooh. Okay. A little bit excessive there with that, but you know, we're going with it. I'm not going to cover it up. I'm not going to change it. I think I might even add some of this. Because why not? Oh, we got splatter right on Christopher. All right. I think I'm going to be finished with this layout. That is going to be my follow a sketch layout. I'm actually kind of happy with it. I had no idea how this was going to go. I want to keep playing with it, but not because I think it needs more. I want to keep playing with it because, yeah. Oh, that's great. Your craft IQ layout. Maybe once I finish the move, I can get back into playing along with that one, but there's just like so many right now. I just can't commit. Sketch 11. Ooh. You guys, you have no idea how happy I am that people are playing along with Follow a Sketch February. It just makes my heart happy. It just does. So much. You're lounging on the couch not being productive. Well, I mean, you don't always have to be productive, right? I feel like, look, I'm using a lot of this, and this is from 2017, so this is making me happy. Like, ridiculously happy. I'm like, using up my stuff makes me happy. Even the weird stuff. Oh, I didn't ever really look at the sticker book to see if there's anything I wanted to add. There probably isn't. Flamingos. Labels. Nope. Oh, more shells. Tabs. Is there anywhere I need to stick a tab? Maybe. Maybe we need to stick a tab because this all has decoration except for this poor little photo of Christopher over here by himself. Okay, we'll just stick a tab there. Oh, I guess I could have done this and had kept the colors, but I kind of like the contrast of the blue and the pink there, or coral, or whatever color we're calling that. Okay, so ice cream and cookies. It is the Simple Stories Simple Vintage Coastal. It is from 2021. And when I decided to use this as like the Punta Cana album, I got the sticker book, like 2 sheets of paper, a package of die cuts, the 6x8 paper pad, and then I bought this thing twice, the page pieces. And then I bought a page kit that I did not realize was pre-printed. Like the paper is pre-printed. So I'm using this other side for tomorrow's layout, for tomorrow's sketch. And then I figure I'll cut this out or do things with it. I don't know. But I've had to bring in a lot more other stuff because I thought I was going to be able to get away with an album with just that stuff. Should have known better. All right, guys, I am actually really and truly going to shut up because it is 8:41 and I want to scrapbook a little bit more before I got to go to bed. So that's going to do it. Thanks for joining. You did the Coastal Book with Brutus Monroe. Yes. Yes. I love Brutus Monroe. And I'm not going to talk about them right now. Yes, I will. They're having a sale that I think ends at midnight tonight, a Valentine's Day sale. So if there's anything that you need to go onto, use my link and go buy stuff. But I am finally going to shut up, I promise. Look, I mean, we've got a new YouTuber starting tonight. We've got all the things happening. All right, guys, have a great night. I will see you next week for Winey Wednesday, and I'll look into the Zoom. Maybe that we'll have a celebrate being in Seattle Zoom. Okay, true and well, shutting up. If I can find the end the live button. There it is. Okay, bye.